This is the Intercontinental Broadcasting Corporation. Sa Bagong Pilipinas.
There are information available to us to determine where it is.
Naging chief PNP siya, tumatakbo siya sa batas. Umarap siya.
Tonight's headlines: the Department of Justice issues an immigration lookout bulletin order against Senator Bato de la Rosa.
Cagayan, Dagupan Archbishop Socrates Villegas calls the chaos in the Senate disgusting and shameless.
President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. leads the inauguration of the Brain and Spine Center of the Cagayan Valley Medical Center.
And it's Payday Friday, and traffic is building up in some major roads tonight. All these and more, here on 13 News.
Good evening, I am William Thio. We are bringing you the day's top stories that shape the country, straightforward, clear, and concise.
I'm Angela C. Under one flag with three mandates to inform, explain, and empower the nation. This is
13 News. You are watching the live traffic situation at the North Luzon Expressway or NLEX tonight, Payday Friday. Traffic update tonight: light flow at Balintawak and Mindanao toll plazas with only short queues at RFID lanes.
At Bocaue Toll Plaza, a 50-meter vehicle queue is building on the right side portion. Heavier congestion is reported at Cagayan exits. Stay safe, folks.
The Department of Justice has issued an immigration lookout bulletin order against Senator Bato de la Rosa.
This as the DOJ also confirmed there is indeed an ICC arrest warrant against the senator. Let's have the full details now from Greg Gregorio.
The Department of Justice has confirmed the validity of the ICC arrest warrant against Senator Bato de la Rosa. Justice Secretary Frederick Vida said the Philippine government is in direct talks with the International Criminal Court regarding the warrant's legitimacy. He also revealed that they now have actionable information on the whereabouts of Senator Bato after he left the Senate early Thursday morning.
There are information available to us to determine where it is.
Amidst this, Ombudsman Jesus Crispin Remulla has urged De La Rosa to surrender. He stressed that leaving the Senate despite the warrant is an indication of guilt and that a former police chief and sitting senator should not evade the law.
Kaya itong tataka ko sa kanya, naging chief PNP siya, tumatakbo siya sa batas. Umarap siya. Pagka ginugulo yung mundo Managot kasi yung mga gawain, sagutin mo yung mga, sabihin mo kung wala ka talagang kasalanan, harapin mo.
Meanwhile, the investigation into the May 13 Senate shooting incident continues. The DOJ has formed a special panel of prosecutors to handle the probe. Part of the process includes securing CCTV footage from May 11 to 14. The Ombudsman has already issued subpoenas for Senate CCTV recordings from the second floor and basement parking. Senator Jinggoy Estrada will also be investigated over a viral video showing him instructing staff to hide CCTV footage. Meanwhile, Senate Sergeant-at-Arms Mawa Plasca has been placed under 6 months preventive suspension. The Ombudsman said this is to protect documents, evidence, and the integrity of the investigation. As for Senate President Alan Peter Cayetano's call to suspend NBI Chief Melvin Matibag, the DOJ said there is no reason to do so.
I don't see any reason why Director Melvin Matibag will be suspended or preventively suspended given the current circumstances.
Greg Gregorio, IBC News.
Lingayen Dagupan Archbishop Socrates Villegas has called the chaos in the Senate disgusting and shameless. The Catholic Bishops' Conference of the Philippines, meanwhile, urged the Senate to proceed with the impeachment trial. More of this report from Alyssa Insigne.
The House Prosecution Panel has confirmed full attendance at the Senate Impeachment Court convening on Monday, May 18. Lawmakers say this shows they are fully prepared to defend the articles of impeachment against Vice President Sara Duterte. The House has already received Senate President Alan Peter Cayetano's letter on the convening, saying it will proceed once questions on rules and procedures are settled.
Well, ang basa ko po doon ay posibleng may mag-question uli tungkol sa rules at sa procedure. Wala na po silang masasabi na hindi po natin binigay ang due process rights of the respondent. I don't see how they can question the jurisdiction of the Senate as an impeachment court.
The Senate earlier assured there will be no delay in the trial. Some senators, including Jinggoy Estrada, are already reviewing the impeachment documents as seen in these photos. Amidst this, the Catholic Bishops' Conference of the Philippines issued a letter urging the Senate to proceed with the trial. The CBCP stressed that the proceedings are not just political, but about truth, justice, and accountability.
Bilang isang ordinaryong mamamayan, meron tayong pahapyaw na nakikita kung bakit ginagawa nila ito. I guess, reflective yan doon sa sinabi sa letter na mukha yatang this is a very political and at the same time para suportahan lang ang isang politiko din. Hindi talaga ito politika para paglingkuran ng bayan o ang mga mamamayan. Ito ay parang ginagamit upang ipagtanggol o di kaya suportahan kung sino man ang kanilang kinaaniban.
Father Jerome Siciliano reminded politicians quoting Bible passages to walk the talk. Meanwhile, former CBCP President Archbishop Socrates Villegas criticized the sudden Senate leadership change. He called it pathetic and shameless, asking how did the country reach this low level of public service. He further said that what happened was obscene and unbelievable, and that the move was not for the country but for someone's political interest. Alyssa Insigne, IBC News.
Heads up, folks! Prepare for another power outage tonight as the National Grid Corporation of the Philippines has put Luzon under red alert. The rotational blackout runs from 9:01 p.m. until 12 midnight. Affected areas include Bulacan, Cavite, Laguna, Quezon Province, Rizal Province, and Metro Manila. The Department of Energy has sought for the NGCP's full disclosure on the sudden tripping of the Tayabas, Ilihan, and Ilihan Dasmariñas transmission lines, which caused a loss of about 2,462.1 megawatts. Meralco assured contingency measures are in place, ordering large commercial and industrial customers to voluntarily disconnect from the grid under the Interruptible Load Program.
Huwag ho tayong mag-alala mga kaliwanag dahil kahit paano ay may contingency measures naman tayong inihanda.
After the jam-packed 48th ASEAN Summit meetings, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. did not take a break as he continues the administration's initiatives, this time in Cagayan. Among the initiatives in Cagayan were the formal launch of a modern medical center and a new financial assistance program. The full report from IBC News correspondent Harley Valbuena.
President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. inaugurated the Brain and Spine Center of the Cagayan Valley Medical Center in Tuguegarao City, Cagayan. The President personally inspected the modern equipment and facilities of the specialty center. The Brain and Spine Center offers advanced diagnostic capabilities for comprehensive care, such as stroke management, neurosurgery, and neurophysiology. With this facility, patients in Cagayan Valley no longer need to travel for hours to reach bigger hospitals in Metro Manila for brain and spine treatments, as specialized care is now available closer to home.
Maglagay tayo ng specialty center sa iba't ibang lugar para naman kapag may sakit at kailangan mapunta sa isang specialty center, ay hindi pa kailangan lumipad pa o pumunta pa. Malaking tulong yan kasi para maalagaan natin ang ating mga kababayan.
The President aims to establish a total of 349 specialty centers nationwide before his term ends in 2028. He also announced that patients availing of basic services at the new center will be covered by the Zero Balance Billing Program.
Basta't sila ay basic service lang at saka ward patient, ay hindi na sila kailangan magbayad ng kahit na ano. Siyempre magpapatingin, pwede magpa-lab test ng iba-iba.
President Marcos Jr. also launched the Bawat Bayan Makikinabang program in Tugigaraw. Each of Cagayan's 820 barangays received 200,000 pesos in financial assistance. Half of the funds will go to educational support for 5 presidential scholars per village. 3,000 residents from vulnerable sectors of the province also received 10 kilos of rice. Harley Valbena, IBC News.
Motorists, be ready as a possible oil price hike might be implemented starting next week. Data from oil industry sources, diesel is projected to rise up to 2 pesos and 50 centavos per liter, while gasoline might jump up to 1 peso and 25 centavos per liter. The projected fuel price is due to the mean of Platts Singapore or MOPS trading and foreign exchange averages in the past 4 days amid the Middle East conflict. Amid the ongoing fuel concerns, the Maharlika Investment Corporation or MIC signs a 15 billion pesos credit facility offer with Petron Corporation to boost the country's fuel supply. Under the facility, MIC will provide financing that Petron may use solely for the purchase and importation of fuel products, ensuring and expanding the country's oil inventory. When we return, over 15 million pesos worth of shabu has been seized in Davao City. Stay tuned. This is 13 News.
Lava effusion was observed at Mayon volcano tonight. The Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology, or PHIVOLCS, shared photos captured by the Quick Response Team showing active lava effusion between 6:53 and 7:08 tonight. Pyroclastic density currents, or uson, and frequent rockfalls also occurred. PHIVOLCS said Alert Level 3 remains in effect and entry into the 6-kilometer permanent danger zone is strictly prohibited.
PNP Davao City Police Office arrested a high-value drug suspect seizing millions worth of illegal drugs. The suspect, identified as alias Bay, was apprehended for violations of the Comprehensive Dangerous Drugs Act and Comprehensive Firearms and Ammunition Regulation Act. Authorities recovered suspected shabu worth over 15 million pesos and a caliber revolver with live ammunition. Police officials continue their commitment to intensify the administration's anti-illegal drug campaign. And it's good news for government employees. The Department of Budget and Management, or DBM, has announced that the mid-year bonus will start rolling out today. Those who qualifies for the bonus, all civilian, military, and uniformed personnel under regular, contractual, or casual positions. Employees must have rendered at least 4 months of service from July last year until today. They also must still be in government service as of May 15 and have received at least a satisfactory performance rating during the applicable evaluation period. The DBM said the mid-year bonus is equivalent to 1 month of the employee's basic salary. The agency said the timely release of the bonus emphasizes President Ferdinand Marcos Jr.'s recognition of the hard work and sacrifice of government workers nationwide.
Amid the intense heat, localized thunderstorms are bringing rains over some parts of the country. The weather system is forecasted to bring partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers or thunderstorms. Meanwhile, high temperatures persist, with the highest index recorded over Tuguegarao City, Cagayan, at 46 degrees Celsius. Around 45 degrees Celsius of heat was also felt over Echage, Isabela, Baler, Aurora, and Los Baños, Laguna. In Pasay City, Metro Manila, temperatures reached up to 44 degrees Celsius. When we come back, a plane crashes into a house in Ohio. Don't go away. This is 13 News.
Bagong Pilipinas. Mahalaga ang kapakanan ng bawat isa. Lahat ng aspeto ng lipunan pinagtutuunan ng pansin ng pamahalaan at ni Pangulong Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. Bagong Pilipinas, PBBM, Lingkod ng Bayan. Tuwing Linggo, alas 8:30 ng umaga.
Balitang nakala.
Mamulat ng kanyang mga si Presidente at si
Binantayan. Sinuri. Nilatag at inihayag. 13 sa tanghali. Kasama sina Greg Gregorio, Naj Miravalles at Zai Chua. 13 sa tanghali sa ganap na alauna dito sa IBC 13.
Sex and intimacy in the Philippines are often kept behind closed doors. But intimacy itself is more than what we see in movies or hear in gossip.
The more na nakakaramdam ka ng shame towards sex, the more mo nafe-feel na parang may mali sa akin.
More than anything, Joseph, when you talk about couples communicating, dapat receptive din.
Yes.
Because hindi pwedeng one way eh.
We explore one of the least talked about yet definitely real aspect of human intimacy. Kinks, fetish, and fantasy. Oh, diba?
Naked Minds, this Friday, 10 p.m. Only here on IBC TV 13.
Obra pera mula sa basura? Pwede yan, basta't kasama mo ang buong Artkada. Kaya Artlinks, game na ba kayo? Ilabas na ang inyong art materials at unleash your creative minds. Let's turn trash into treasures sa mga super fun at colorful activities. Don't worry, si Kuya Kel ang bahala sa inyo. Kalye, sining tuwing Sabado, 4 p.m.
Yung tinago po nila sa akin, yung bata.
Hindi ko po iuurong yung kaso. Sinabi ko na mamubulok sa kulungan.
Unang-una po, hindi po normal para sa amin yung ganitong buhay.
Sa tuwing may inaapi, kami ang kakampi ng katotohanan at katarungan.
Ito ang programa kung saan laging patas ang batas.
Legally Speaking, tuwing Linggo, 3:00 ng hapon.
A plane crashed into a house in the state of Ohio in the United States, leaving 2 people dead. According to reports, the aircraft went down directly into the residence, causing the house to be caught on fire. 2 people aboard the plane were killed. No residents were injured from the incident. Meanwhile, the high-stakes summit between United States President Donald Trump and China's leader Xi Jinping has officially concluded. It ended with only a few breakthroughs, but some new partnerships. These and other developments across the globe from Holy Bakay's report.
U.S. President Donald Trump hailed the U.S.-China high-stakes meeting as very successful, while Chinese leader Xi Jinping called it a historic landmark visit. The 2 sides reached several deals, including China's purchase of U.S. commercial jets and agricultural products. Tech giants also expressed confidence in the outcome.
I have a good feeling about these talks. I think there will be good results.
The single most important thing China is already doing, which is focusing on artificial intelligence.
Among the key issues settled was China's role in the war in Iran, long sought by Trump.
But we want the straits open, and we want them to get it ended.
Trump said Beijing vowed not to supply military gear to Tehran. Yet one pressing matter remained unresolved, the U.S. trade agreement with Taiwan. According to U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio, Washington's policy toward the island remains unchanged. China earlier warned that U.S.-China relations hinge heavily on America's stance on the China-claimed territory. In the U.S., days after the evacuation of all passengers aboard the MV Hondius, at least 41 individuals across America are being monitored for hantavirus. 16 of them were repatriated from the cruise ship. Despite this, there are no new confirmed cases. Meanwhile, King Charles III announced plans for a nationwide ban on conversion therapy in the United Kingdom. This is a significant move for LGBTQ+ rights and protection in the country. The proposed legislation would prohibit coercive and abusive practices against the LGBTQ+ community. Holy Bakay, IBC News.
For the first time ever, football and music will come together at the 2026 FIFA World Cup. This coming July, the FIFA Stadium will also stage its first halftime event with K-pop sensation BTS alongside icons Madonna and Shakira. Curated by Chris Martin of Coldplay, the historic event aims to celebrate the sport and serve as a platform for the FIFA Global Citizen Education Fund. Looking for a hangout plan next week? Here's one. Museums in Metro Manila will open their doors this coming International Museum Day. Spend a night in the National Museum of the Philippines. On May 18, the Museum of National History will hold a day of puzzles and clues at its detective game activity. Meanwhile, from May 19 to 31, the Metropolitan Museum of Manila will waive its admission fees. The museum invites Filipinos to a 2-week art escapade to all of its current exhibitions.
After the intense journey in the Italian Open, Filipina tennis star Alex Ayala is ready for another play, this time at the Strasbourg Open in France. The Strasbourg tournament features a 28-player singles main draw, which occurs from May 17 to 23. The tournament has long served as an important preparation event for Ayala as she is warming up for her breakthrough at the French Open in May 24. And here are the results of the 9 p.m. draws from the PCSO. For the Mega Lotto 645, the winning numbers are 12, 27, 42, 33, 15, and 1 with a jackpot prize of 15 million pesos. For the Ultra Lotto 658, the winning combination is 2, 1, 38, 15, 14, and 47 with a jackpot prize of 75 million pesos. For the 4D Lotto, the winning combination in exact order is 9, 1, 9, and 3. For the 3D Lotto, the winning numbers are 6, 6, and 0. And finally, for the 2D Lotto draw, the winning numbers are 5 and 7. There is no winner for the Lotto in the Mega Lotto 645 and the Ultra Lotto 658. Tomorrow, May 16, motor taxi riders in Metro Manila who have yet to receive cash aid will finally get theirs. The Department of Social Welfare and Development, together with Joyride Super App, will conduct the payout in selected areas. Drivers may check the payout locations through the DSWD's website.
Heads up, taxpayers! Online payment and filing of your annual income tax return are still available until 11:59 p.m. tonight. Today is the final deadline of the extension set by the Bureau of Internal Revenue. So,
yes.
What are your weekend plans, William?
Well, not
Besides
much.
filing taxing?
Yes,
Taxes probably.
filing taxes, of course, making sure. But anyway, I'm hoping for everybody to have a good weekend. And those were the latest from the IBC Newsroom this evening.
We'll continue to monitor the stories that matter and bring you updates as they develop. I'm Angela C.
And I'm William Thio. This is 13 News. Have a great weekend, everyone.